Check this out.
It's fucked up.
I'm clicking it.
You're fucked up. What the fuck?
Shit.
Are you fucking with me right now?
Why would I do this to fuck with you?
Well, this piece does a great job at building up tension and suspense. Um, just really strong direction. A lot of good choices being made as far as what we're cutting to and what we're seeing. Really helps build it all up. Just a great premise. I really enjoyed it, and they was a great choice visually. The way things were shown and displayed to us, and also a lot packed into a very short running time. So I really enjoyed it.
I really liked Please Click. I thought it was a cool concept, like the idea of like digital horror movies. I think that's something I've never seen before, and I thought it was really well done. I really also wanted to shout out specifically the title sequences, like the title sequence, I mean the credit sequence. I mean, like how the credits was like in the screen. I thought that was really cool and really dope. Um, and that is a proof point that speaks to like the creativeness all throughout this film. So I thought it was really well done. Great job.
Please click two. I thought this was really, really interesting. I think that part of the kind of human condition is curiosity. And I think that the phrase like curiosity killed the cat, I think is fantastic. And there's a reason that it's kind of a cliche and that it's, known. It's one of those, kind of phrases that I think most people, probably not everybody, but I think most people have heard at some point in their life. And I think that that just kind of explains and helps kind of showcase that I think part of just like the human condition is this innate kind of curiosity to not just know things, but to want to know what other people are talking about and to want to kind of feel included in that knowledge and stuff like that. So I think that this kind of really, really highlights that in a very, very terrifying way. But I think it's one of those things that like is a very, very realistic scenario. At least the setup is a very, very realistic scenario. You see something, online, and you see kind of like comments around it or things around it, and or like, oh, I just clicked this and something bad happened. I think that that's gonna get a lot of people to click it, like just as like this kind of morbid, like inane curiosity that humans have. And I think that that's kind of what makes these films that much scarier, because at least for me personally, the setup of it happening, I think is very, very, very realistic and something that like I could easily see happening in my life, my friend's life, things like that. But like hopefully the rest of what happens with like the scary, terrifying like creatures and like what they morph into, hopefully that never ever happens in any of the lives of people that I know. But I think that that's kind of like what makes these films like that much scarier, is because like I said, the setup itself I think is so realistic that it makes everything just it hits a little bit like too close to home that way.
Please Click was a fun short horror film. I loved the tension and suspense of the villains arriving in the movie theater with the two characters alongside their visual looks, which were pretty scary. I also loved how the credits were. I also loved how the credits rolled in the way that they did. It was pretty unique, and it was kind of similar to a horror film called Host, but in this film you created this very unique and different credit score. So well done.
This film is called Please Click 2. This was a brilliant, super scary short. Wow, it really got me nervous. The actors were all awesome and totally into it. Excellent makeup, and the spooky string music was perfect. I liked the glitchy camera work in the dim lighting of the creepy people on the screens and then in the actual theater. What a clever storyline. I would love to see more of this film in a feature-length project. Well done. Please click 2. Check it out.